Out of nowhere, he accused me of sleeping with his friend who I guess we'll call Esteban. Hello friends, welcome back to ReddX Trace Amounts of Science. Today we are getting into some r/NiceGuyStories. Had a pretty good post compilation yesterday. This one also has some text posts, but they're all part of the story. It's long and interesting, and I think you'll enjoy it. We will go ahead and jump on into this thing with our first post, Nice Guy and Creepy PMs. Yeah, you got chocolate in my peanut butter. Something like that. Alright, so this one's a doozy. It starts out as a nice guy story and then ends as creepy PMs. It started almost 10 years ago during my senior year of high school. There was this guy that I had a couple classes with who we will call Julio. Julio was shy and only really hung around other ESL kids, but I always had the impression that he was an okay guy. I mean, how could he not be? I don't understand anything he says. One day at lunch, he came over to my table. He asked for mine and all my friends' numbers. We didn't see a problem with that, so we all exchanged numbers with him. He went back to his table, and that was that. Oh no, that was just the start of something. That night, he texted me and asked me out. I wasn't interested, so I tried to let him down easy. I said I was flattered, but I wasn't looking for a relationship right now. I told him I just wanted to be friends. He was really gracious about it, and he agreed. Side note, I asked my friends if he had texted any of them, and they said that he hadn't. Oh, Julio has eyes for OP. Too bad the feeling's not mutual. I guess we'll see how long that lasts, if he can take a no, actually, or not. As the next few months went on, and the school year wound to a close, we did become pretty good friends. We texted a lot, we talked about our plans for after graduation, I told him what college I'd be going to. It was nice. Oh, he's gonna complain about the friend zone, inevitably. When prom rolled around, he asked me if I was going anyone. I told him I was going with my friends. I briefly considered inviting him along, but I was worried that he'd get the wrong idea. Yeah, so essentially you know what this is. You just tried to keep it from going in that direction, even though each time he grabs the wheel and tries to pull it a little bit. OP just slaps his hand and says, "That's not what we're doing right now, Julio. We're going down Friendship Road." I'm not sure if he wound up going to prom at all at the end of the day. Oof. Probably not, because he surely would have sought me out that night. Damn, it does hurt, but also fucking, I don't know, take your lumps, ask somebody who likes you back, you know? This is a time for growth. It hurts now, but you'll grow from it. You see, even though things were mostly good between us, every once in a while, Julio would ask me out again, jerking the wheel, and I'd have to turn him down, again. At one point, he started dating another girl, but would tell me about their relationship not working out and that he would totally leave her for me. He's got a scheme going. Oh, Julio. This is all really weird and desperate. Please just stop embarrassing yourself. And that girl. That poor girl. She doesn't know she's just a pawn. I would remind Julio that I only wanted to be friends, and I would try my best to give him relationship advice. By the time college started, things were, beginning to get ugly. How ugly? He began pressuring me into giving him a chance. He swore up and down that he was a good guy. I told him again and again that I was not interested. And then one day, out of nowhere, he accused me of sleeping with his friend who I guess we'll call Esteban. Problem was, not only was I a virgin, but I didn't even know who Esteban was. I told Julio it wasn't true, and he refused to believe me, even though he, or this mysterious Esteban, had made it up. He began pressuring me to do it, and I said no. He called me a whore and a bimbo. Yeah, because I'm not doing the thing that you want? That's fine. You're the real idiot, and I think anybody with eyes could see that. He spent all this time just orbiting, just lurking, waiting for a chance to pressure OP, when really you could have had a fulfilling and meaningful friendship. Not made it all about your unimpressive little wiggle worm there. But you couldn't help yourself. You couldn't help yourself. and I think that's really sad. After that, I told him to leave me alone for a few days. Did he? No. Instead, he decided to blow up my phone. This went on for days. And the sad thing is, had he left me alone like I asked, I probably would have stayed friends with him. But he didn't. Yeah, he doesn't respect your words at all. He's not even worth being friends with, honestly. This is all like pretty horrible and manipulative stuff that's going on right now. Luckily, OP's not falling for any of it. I love that. Just fucking rock solid. Like, I don't know what you want from me, bro. You want to be friends or no? I guess you don't. Okay, bye. Sometimes I would again tell him to leave me alone, but Julio would not. Sometimes I'd ignore him, and he would still go on texting me. Finally, I blocked his number, and blocked him on social media. Unfortunately, he did not let that deter him. He'd text me from other phone numbers, and message me from other accounts. Yeah, just start filing all of that away. Taking really close documentation, and then like, surprise restraining order one day. Now leave me alone forever, or go to jail. That's always my favorite revenge. Silent revenge. But I guess the revenge wasn't needed, because OP says, and then mercifully, nothing. I didn't hear from him for weeks. I thought it was finally over, but sadly, it was not. Julio, please. Even if he went on a couple months without messaging me, he would eventually just start right back up again. One time he found a comment that I'd made on an article and replied to me there, telling me how cute I was. To this day, I have no idea how he found that comment. I don't know, bro. Web crawler's crazy. He's on page 18 of Google search results. He's quite obsessed, you see. I became paranoid. Julio knew where I went to school. What if he found me there? What if he followed me home? One time I saw an unfamiliar car parked near my house. I have no idea if it was him or if there was anyone even in the car, but at the time, I was convinced that it was him. I was becoming legitimately terrified of this guy. See, that's why you keep all the receipts and such. Restraining order gonna help you take the power back, you know? Like, yeah, blocking people IRL. Why is it a bad thing? OP says, in the end, I wound up changing my number and changing my Facebook settings so that only people who are already friends with me can send me a message. And finally, it was over. Yeah, you could just change that setting a lot earlier, but yeah, why would you change it on strangers anyways? I'm not wasting my time. That's fine. Click a couple buttons on Facebook, buy a pepper spray or a pepper box. Yeah, nothing to worry about no more. Walk the streets confidently. Anyway, OP said that didn't mean the fear was over. For a couple years after that, whenever I'd get a message from a wrong number, I was convinced that he somehow got my new number and was back up to his old tricks, but yeah, it was never him. Damn, he really fucked with you, man. Take the power back, that's all I'm saying. Buy a firearm of some sort. After about 5 years, I finally got rid of him once and for all. I was checking out my Facebook Messenger app. I don't use it often, but a couple coworkers use it to communicate with me, so I keep it on my phone. On the app, I found a section where I could see messages sent to me by non-friends, and what I found shocked me. He was still doing it all the time, just you had him muted. Oh my god. That's ambrosia. I love that. Wow. There were about a year's worth of messages from Julio, dating back to around the time that I had changed my number. They ranged from generic nice guy bullshit to very explicit. If I'd seen these back then, I'd have been horrified, but with all the distance now, I just found it sort of funny. Yeah. It's good that we're able to laugh at the terrible things. Here's a link to screenshots of the messages. They are wild! I actually shared these messages on Creepy PM before, but I used a throwaway at the time. However, I've decided I'm okay with sharing it under my main account because it's been so long since the incident. Okay, well then I guess let's go have a look at the messages. Also, probably we should get Gubbins in here. What did you guys think of this story? I was personally on the edge of my seat. Julio might actually be among, some of the smarter nice guys we've seen. He was able to hold his cover up for like an extended period of time instead of melting down in 5 messages. But I guess that just makes the meltdown that much bigger at the end of it all. So, okay, Dark One, you go first this time.
His obsession fermented like spoiled milk, curdling into a parody of romance that smells of desperation and Axe body spray as he continues pounding on digital doors that no longer exist. A ghost haunting his own blocked messages. A fitting fate. Dark Gubbins.
A fitting fate indeed. There in purgatory you shall stay. I love it. How about you, Gubbins?
Julio sound like refrigerator that learned to text. Cold, loud, and always full of unwanted leftovers. He call her slut, but chase ghost of rejection like doglit glass door. Bro couldn't pull his own pants up, let alone a woman. Get wrecked, dirtbag. Gubbins.
Couldn't pull his own pants up. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of that as he stumbles over his own feet in the text messages. So let's get over there right now. I can't wait. Here we are. I'd like everyone to welcome back to the stage Don Julio, the Desperate.
Call me Don Julio, the Rizless.
I guess these are all from him. Hi! Would you go see the new Underworld movie with me? I'd like that less than anything in the world. Back in 2012, man, what a throwback. Smiley face, heart emoji. I'm blank. I will break up with my girlfriend for you. We will not have sex, just friends. Yeah, I don't believe any of that. Not for an instant, Julio. Fine. I know why you don't want. I know why you don't want to, and I'm totally okay with it. Oh, do you know why? Can you elucidate? Don't worry, I understand. Is he gonna go into that at all? Just super vague. Please, OP, sad face. Lol, I thought you were like the girl that I was gonna date and never get over. I do have a girlfriend and could get another one, but TBH, I want to be with one who isn't a whore. Yes, can't you see, OP? You're the only one for me. Cause you're difficult to get, I suppose. I'm dating this girl, but I know she's a slut. Why are you attaching her name to that? Do you realize what you're doing to yourself, Julio? In your hijinks and japes to try and get one over on OP, you've put on the clown makeup. It's fucking ridiculous. Okay, we'll continue. One that is special, like you. Less than /3 broken heart emoji that people used to do all the time back in 2012. I'm going to local college this summer. I don't know that many people there. You don't know that many people there? You didn't put the extra ellipses. I'm very nervous about going. Well, good, you should be. You're a freak, and unless you get yourself figured out, you'll probably be ostracized. Just handy hints for life. Fine, screw this. I'm done begging you, and no! It was not just because doing it. It was because I liked you enough to be with you forever. But come on, that only makes a frill, so I'll move on and leave you a line. A line. Yeah, the typos are coming in pretty quick, ain't they? Spoiler alert, he doesn't leave her a line, of course. Not for a long, long Tim. He says, I love you. You're so pretty. Semicolon, underscore, semicolon, crying face thing. I want to have you so bad. See? It always turns into like this weird sexual thing for you, doesn't it? You don't mean have me as a friend, because you had OP as a friend, and that wasn't good enough for you. We had to keep on escalating. We could have been good friends. And you fucked it up. Movies, right now. Please. Fucking baby boy. Take yourself to the movies, huh? Buy yourself some dots, some soda, jerk off in the popcorn bucket. We're gonna have a wonderful time. Don't do the last one, actually. He says, I want to get to know you a lot, and I'm sorry, heart. Sorry for what? You haven't even elucidated what you did. Explain to me where you went wrong and how you might do differently in the future, and then we'll consider a little makeup, huh? Probably not even then. You're not worth the energy, if I'm honest. I've got limited time on this planet, and you think I want to spend it with you? Oh, God. He says, hi, baby. Baby. I feel like a freak. Less than, like shifty eyes emoji. Fuck this. I'm sorry. And goodbye. Yeah, this is about the third time he's tried that, and it's not worked so far. I'm sorry, friend. Can you unblock me from old Facebook? It's called blankety blank. K, thanks, bae. Oh, well, since you called me friend, I have to do it. I am pretty sure that's how it works. So let me try it. Hey, friends, you should sign up on Patreon or YouTube memberships. I'd appreciate that a whole heck of a lot. Also, friend, check us out on Spotify or iTunes. I don't know what kind of friend you are if you still do the iPod. Anyway, he doesn't leave, obviously. He says, I don't get it. You're a great girl. People should see that. Just saying. Yeah, you made your views very clear already. Here's my phone number if you change your mind or you need someone to be there for you. I'm good. Own 2 feet. That's what it's all about. Came in alone, going out alone, alright? Let me just make it up to you, semicolon slanty thing. Was that backslash? Whatever. I really do love you, but you will not believe me or even care. Believe me or even care. Knowing that I will friggin' make you enjoy every second we go out. What? Yeah, why would I believe you? The only thing you've done with your existence is make my experience worse. So I don't want to spend more time around you. Sorry, not sorry. Get it through your fucking head. Leave me alone. He says, God, I'm so creepy. Sorry about that, girl. Yeah, if I just call her girl instead of baby, maybe that'll work. Please, stop all of this. Pull yourself together for the sake of all that is holy. Can't you simply try dating me and getting to me first? You might like me. I'm not a player. I mean, he's fair with that. He didn't go to all the friends and stuff like that. This was a very specific inclination that he has for whatever reason. But yeah, a no is a no. And if you can't accept a no, that can be a very dangerous situation. So it's not going to happen. There's not a single person in life who gets into a relationship with an ugly person and is like, I don't know, maybe I'll get to like them. Yeah, that's stupid as shit. First things first, you gotta pass the personality test, and depending on how well you do, then you can be like inversely ugly compared to that. Does that make sense? It's a scientific formula. I'm pretty sure I can math it out. Unfortunately, when we average out the score, it's just not a very good score. I'm sorry. You're not very interesting or hot. You're a background NPC. Quite literally in OP's phone, just blowing the whole shit up every week. Oh my god.
Let's go bowling.
I feel bad for him, but also, you need to learn this lesson, clearly. I hope one day you understand that nobody out there owes you a goddamn thing. You can't get my time or attention? You want to be mad about it? That's fine. Says more about you than it says about me. Anyway, he continues. I don't just do it with girls. I'm not like hit it and quit it. When I ask girl, I actually like her and feel something for her. I've only had 3 girlfriends in my entire life, and I never did once cheated on them. Last one I almost got married with. Yeah, except she was a slut. Is that the one that we... You called him a whore? I'm pretty sure that was in his own words, if I'm not misremembering. I mean, I personally am also like a serial monogamist, you know? But just like being nice, like that's just sort of bland. As far as I'm concerned, that's the bare bones basics, okay? I won't cheat on you. Hey, great. Let's build from there. But he doesn't want to build, just wants to be handed everything on a silver platter. If you were interesting enough, if you were smoother, more debonair, I guarantee she would have dated you. But you overplayed your fucking hand. You were just there too much. It's not the way to go. Hard lessons to learn, but again, he needs to learn it. He sent his phone number again, as if as if anybody wanted it. You're right. I just want to be with you forever. And yes, I'm crazy. This is sad, yes, but I said that already. I think it's turning more into like painful at this point. Just why? Why don't you get the catch a fucking clue? He says, please, I need friends. That's all. Sad face. I'll stay in the line and never cross it. I'll take care of you. Dude, that's already crossing it. Please. That's not the selling point you think it is, okay? What I need is space to be my own person away from you. You know? Can't even grant me that? I don't understand. He says, don't be afraid to loose it. Loose what? I'll show you. And be supportive if you want, smiley face. Yeah, this is about as optimistic as he gets. He definitely does go in waves, you know? There's a lot of ups and downs in all this. He's trying all sorts of different angles and tactics, and yeah, OP just had him blocked. He thinks she's stonewalling the whole time, but she's not even thinking about him. She's taking up all his mental real estate in his head. And she doesn't consider him at all. I guess she does, if she's like fearful and shit like that at one point, but I think this is far after the fact, if I'm understanding. Anyway, he gives his phone number again. Here, I'll support you if you change your mind. And nah, I don't think you're just a random girl or a body call. Respect you and want to help you, smiley face. Yeah. Help you financially. And then come the strings. We've seen it before. We've all seen it before. Come here, text me, please. Please, baby. I have a car now. I'll give him this. He's improving himself in hopes of being with you. But yeah, all of this is really just like hyper obsessive and terrible. I don't think the ends justify the means at the end of the day. Because truthfully, you could improve yourself without using another human being as your own motivation. But he just never considered that, I guess. I'm a really nice guy. Please, let's just be friends. I love the sweet, cute girl that you are, smiley face. Yeah, trying to lure her back in. A little bit of the old love bombing in there. Seen it before. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my phone number again. So call me maybe. Heart emoji. Hell yeah, dude. I hit her with that Carly Rae Jepsen, son. It works. It does. At least back when I was in the game. I'm not in the game anymore. Overall, though, I think it's really, basic, baseline. Much like everything else about this human being. Just like a great blob. I don't think he thinks his own thoughts, True NPC energy. He says, hey, wanna go to the boardwalk? No more, just boardwalk. Yeah, I think I'd hate that too. Sorry I harass you, okay? I'm lonely, that's all. Sad face. Yeah, it's okay to be lonely, but you're making it somebody else's fucking problem. You want to talk to somebody? Go talk to somebody who wants to interface with you. Strike up a conversation with a stranger and see how that goes. But to harass somebody, in your own words, to harass somebody, yeah, that's a problem. You should not be doing that. And he knows that, I guess, because he apologized for it, but also he's going to continue doing it. This is such a twisty-turny ride, He says, but I never mean to be this Mostner and creep. Yeah, that's just how the chips fell. And I was like, oh, well, I can't do anything about it. Might as well lean in. You've given up before you've even tried. Please go out with me. I really like you. He missed an A in one of those reallys, so you know he wrote them individually. That's how you know that he really means it. I might sound like a player, but I'm being honest. Every girl's a freaking whore, and I'm sick of fake. I want a real girl. I want real love. You don't even love yourself. You can't love somebody who you don't respect, I think is what's most clearly identified in this story. You've made your feelings very clear. She's told you no, and you won't take that as a no. You're just like, what if I push harder? It's not the way to go, dude. You cannot love somebody who you don't also respect. Anyway, I just want a real girl, or just a friend. I'm not that bad looking anymore. Yeah, he's been working out, hopping on one of those dolls or something like that. He's got it under his bed. He has to hide it from his mom. It's real weird in his house. Look at my pics. Oh yeah, that'll bring her around, dude. Like he's been undergoing some self-improvement, trying to be good enough for OP. But if I'm not attracted to you, I'm not attracted to you. You know, that's sort of how it goes. That's great for you, all the change up, the things you think that I want. But if you were good enough, then you would have been good enough all along. You know what I mean? OP seems the type that, you know, looks first and foremost inside your mental mind. I theorized that because she texted her friends asking if this dude texted all of them. So she sort of knows he's being sincere and stuff, but yeah, wants to let him down easy. However, he simply won't allow that for some reason. He says, I'm starting to look like a freaking loser. I'm willing to embarrass myself and do this weird, awkward thing because I really do like you. I broke up with my girlfriend because I didn't like her. This is awkward for me. Please, you do take care of yourself and not let anyone play with you, smiley face. Yeah, except for this guy, who's clearly running some sort of weird game still. Even though OP's not been participating for months now, he's just keeps on trying. Maybe if I swing it this way and that, it'll fit. It'll never fit. I don't apologize. I sized you up way back at the lunch table. I was like, not this dude. Like, generally, you can feel people out within the first few seconds. You do, like, physical scan, mental scan, and if you pass both, you go in the dating bin. Okay? Unfortunately, you got the friendship bin, which ain't that bad. But it turned out he was too defective for the the friendship bin, so he's scrapped now. He's salvage. You're beautiful and strong, heart emoji. A sexy girl, if I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you go. I will make you mine, heart emoji. See, that's like very menacing shit to say. Why? I don't like it, okay? Like, that is reading in between the lines right there. You don't see her as a human being, you see her as something to possess. And, this is not a good way. It's not a good way to go through life, son, alright? She's got her own free will and wants and needs, and you gotta be there to either let her do that, or even to encourage it, if you were actually a good friend. But he wants something more than friendship. That's the only way that he'll pretend to encourage it. I want to bang you so bad. God. You will not regret it. And you... and love you for the rest of my life. Yeah, he saw this one tack wasn't working. He's like, okay, shift it up. He zigged when you should have zagged there, boy. Baby, please. Come on, baby. I have a car, winky emoji. Let's go all night. It's so sad. Pathetic. Like, truly, he knows he looks like a loser, but he just continues trying. I don't know how much of yourself you need to throw at a woman's feet before she'll take pity on you and date you, but trust me, it's not worth the cost, alright? For either of you. You need to take your self-respect, or what's left of it, and walk away. And OP, no matter how much pity, do not submit, which of course she wouldn't. This OP's got a good vibe about her, but there are some chicks that maybe don't have that level of self-respect that might fall victim to some of this. Anyway, he says, look, I'll give you another chance, okay? You got lucky I'm talking to you. Oh, God. My sides, dude. Oh. Come on, baby. You must be so delicious and good. I could make you feel like you're in heaven. Plus, I'm not a payer. I would stay with you. He meant to say player. He definitely is a payer, alright? He's a John, if I've ever seen one. Doesn't really know how to interface with a woman outside of, like, you know, dongle into USB port. You don't want to root around in her mind at all? That part doesn't matter to you. I think that's really, really weird. Really sad. He says, I ain't no player, but you so good, baby. Winky face. I wonder if he really thought any of this was gonna work. I mean, you're the best girl in the world, baby. I'm not like other guys. I'll wait for you. I mean, he's waited quite a long time. Although he's dated a couple whores in and out since the waiting began. I guess we'll just have to see how it goes. Sexy girl. Okay, fine. This is it. I got a car, a well-paid job, and a car. Oh, second car. That's cool, man. It would be an honor if you could talk to me, please, heart emoji. I'm gonna start local college soon. Please talk to me. I'm glad your life's on a good track, but like, I hope you're doing it for yourself, not just to impress this girl who clearly has never been impressed by you for even an instant. Oh, and then here it comes. This is what it all really comes down to. I want to bang your hole all night, make you mine and love you forever, girl. Winky face, heart emoji, ever. What the hell is this? I'm deleting this Facebook. My friends did this. My friends did this. And he actually did delete the Facebook. I don't think it was his friends. It's classic. What a fucking classic ending. I'm so glad OP never responded. She's right. It's hilarious. It's about the most hilarious post that I've seen on r/NiceGuyStories. So well done, OP. How do you feel about this one, young Gubbinses?
He typed like keyboard sticky from loneliness. Every message smell like Hot Pocket and untreated ego. He say, my friends did this, but me know his only friend is right hand and everlasting false hope. Gubbins.
Damn, bro. He did admit to being lonely many times. Yeah, I'm glad he found some friends, if what he said is true, which we know it isn't. Not much more I can do for him. How about you, Dark One?
Observe the poetic tragedy of a man whose libido writes checks his personality can't cash. A creature caught between delusion and denial, simping so hard his dignity filed for divorce. Dark Gubbins.
Oh, and his dignity's not just getting half, he's getting everything. I've taken everything from you. And he's like, please, if she'll come back for me, please, I'll take some more. It's really sad. But again, you chose this. It's a lesson that you needed to learn. I hope he's learned it in the decades since, but I don't know. It seems to me the problem has only grown. More and more disaffected men, and I truly hope that these videos can help in some way. So maybe share it around with somebody who needs to hear the message, or maybe just needs a laugh. Support on the Patreon and the podcasts. I ask you once more. We've also got a fourth wall for merch, if you would like. Thanks so much for watching, as always. Always remember, friends, please, that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it, and I will catch you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.